like a tomate. Hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Waves swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Rims in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, be talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brace in the home and we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, hawks fly, Falcons running back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts.
Now if it's a party, I know it slide through. Ain't why me shine with no dime, slide through. Hey bitch, I'm elevated.
Yes, sir. Team, what's happening? On team, this your boy Blakberry Lorette. It's Thursday night, which can only mean one thing.
Step up in this bitch like I'm 10 feet high. Ho, I'm just outstanding. That mean that I can't lie. I got the green next to me, call that shit a stand.
Yes, sir, Bob. Y'all know how it go down on Thursdays. Here on the Rex Pit, we talk about sports, we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and we give it to you raw, in the gritty, right here on Thursday nights with Blakberry. There's no C, just the K. Y'all make sure you hit that sub button if you haven't done so. If you're watching this after the live, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button while you're up in here and share this to your Instagram or your X or your Facebook or anything of that nature, all that good shit. Just hit the goddamn buttons. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all make it do what it do. Now, tonight, we gonna get a little controversial. Because what I want to talk about is I want to talk about trade scenarios. Yeah, I want to talk about trade scenarios on draft night for the Atlanta Falcons. Highly talked about draft this season, y'all. Highly talked about draft. There's a lot of scenarios, a lot of different things can happen. What's going to happen on the 24th? What's going to happen at 15? What the Falcons going to do in the draft? Terry Fontenot. Everybody looking at him for answers. Everybody trying to see what Terry Fontenot got up his sleeve. We sure know he like to pull out a magic trick or two from time to time. He like to pull a rabbit out of a hat. So what is Terry Fontenot's plans with the 15th pick? We gonna find out. We gonna find out real soon. Because the 24th is right around the corner. We got Terry Fontenot. His seat hot. Raheem Morris. His seat got the coals on, got hell coals on it. So that coal so goddamn hot, the devil down there picking at his ass for a barbecue. We got Tyler Jill playing in his fourth season. What you do with Tyler Jill? Do you trade Tyler Jill? What's gonna happen with Tyler Jill? Do you let Tyler Jill play out this season and go off into the sunset in the free agency? Do you do that? Do you let Kyle Pitts play all the way through his fifth year and then offer him a contract at the end of it? Offer him extension somewhere along the lines? What you gonna do? One thing for certain, one thing for sure. You ain't gonna do something with both of them. Somebody not gonna get a damn contract. Who is gonna be? We don't know. We haven't the slightest idea. But what we can do is we can play a little game called trade scenarios. Ooh, shit. We're gonna do it tonight. We're gonna do some trade scenarios. Who we got in the building? It's a short list tonight. Who in the building? We got Maggie T in the building. She said got the guns out. Hey, well, I'm relaxed. Got Tay Bro in the building. What's up with you, Tay Bro? He say, how about keeping 15, but package those 7s and 4s and move up in second? Now, that's an interesting idea, Tay Bro. Like I said, nothing's a wrong answer. D. Coleman, what's up with you, D. Coleman? On the rooftops. What's up with you, D. Coleman? Get off them rooftops, by the way. Stop doing what you do, because we know what you're doing. Just stop doing it. Just cut it out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get down to the brass tacks of things, okay? What's up with you, John Tay Rozier? He popped in. He said, what if Pitts and Tyler both get traded on draft night? I'm not ruling out anything, John Tay Rozier. Appreciate you for coming through, by the way. I'm not ruling out anything. Okay. As much as we want the Falcons to get better, let me put this back up. We ain't gonna get into trade scenarios yet. Let me say this. As much as we want the Falcons to get better, you can bet your ass the executives, you can bet your ass the management, the players, the coaches, you can bet your ass the training staff, the medical staff, you can bet your ass that the damn mascots want this team to get even better than we want it to get better. If they gotta, anybody that done, looked at films that detective work. If you don't watch it, because unless you're a detective and you can relate to this, but other than that, if you're seeing somebody play one on TV, you know that they got these big boards of all these possible options, all these possible suspects, all these possible outcomes all these possible scenarios that could have happened to get to this outcome. We got all kind of different sorts of different directions we can go. We can trade players. We can cut players. We can pick players up in free agency. We can trade draft picks. It's all kind of things you can do, right? You can bet your ass that Terry Fontenot right now, probably right now, wife done cooked for the kids. Wife done got the kids ready for bed. Everybody in the house done did what they need to do to get ready for the next day. I can guarantee you that he been in a room in his house doing this right here. Doing this right here. Huh? Hell no. Huh? Fuck no. Huh? Go to hell. Huh? Well, what you got? You can bet your ass that that's Terry Fontenot all day long, especially right now. Especially right now. because we in the thick of this shit now. I want everybody to think about something. We are a week out from the time last season when they went all the way to Washington State. They went all the way to Washington State to see a young fella by the name of Michael Penix. They went to go see him work out. This is that time of the off season when it's time to start getting shit figured out. I don't doubt that on draft night, it's a lot of spontaneous moves made. I don't doubt that, not one bit. But most of what a team does on draft night has already been pre-planned. One, because the league talks. These teams, people think they don't talk to each other. A lot of them do. A lot of stuff gets leaked out from assistants. A lot of stuff gets leaked out from employees that work inside these facilities. These reporters got their hands in some people's pockets to get some intel on what this team is trying to do, to get a gauge on what a team is attempting to do. We're going to go over an article tonight that I want y'all to pay some attention to. But this is a part of the game at this time of the season when you don't leave no option off the table because anything can happen, especially when you're dealing with a wild card like Terry Fontenot, who we know got a reputation for doing some crazy fucking shit. He'll do some shit. He'll put a goddamn rabbit out of the hat real quick. So Terry Fontenot is right now, as we speak, he's going over options. He's going over every single possible option. He's considering what he's heard from another team got going on. He's considering a rumor. He's considering a contract dispute. He's considering players that's saying that they want out of other teams. He's considering all these things because you have to. It's the business side of things. No deal is off the table. Any real businessman knows that. No deal is off the table until you take it off the table. And you don't take no deal off the table until you fiscally look at it and say, I don't need that. We don't need that. Can't do that. And you take it off the table. D. Coleman, what D. Coleman said? He said it goes down at the combine and owners' meetings. It goes down at the combine, the owners' meeting. Now, once all these owners get their coaches, that's when they start communicating, well, when we're going to do the owners' meeting. They want to make sure they got their coaches and their GMs already locked down. So the owners' meeting happened already. So you know it was a whole lot of goddamn talking. We have to consider this with this draft. We got to consider that we are going into the future of the Atlanta Falcons. We're not going into the past. And that includes last season. Bellows World, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you for coming through. Bello Rose say, do you think we will pick up someone else after the draft? Oh, hell yeah. We probably gonna pick up a handful of folks. We gonna dig into that undrafted pool. You can bet your ass. Especially, what's up with you, Georgia, Texas boy? Especially if we don't make no moves and we stay with all 5 picks and we pick at every pick we got, and that's it. And that's all we do. Then you can bet your ass we gonna be in that undrafted pool like a motherfucker. Now, it's possible that we can still make a trade. Well, you won't be able to do it until after training camp. Well, until I think you gotta wait until training camp starts. And then they'll open, I think they open the trade blocks back up. So if you don't make a trade on draft night, you're gonna have to wait till training camp. So, or do you have to wait till I gotta look into that. I think you gotta wait till training camp if you don't make a trade after during the draft. So they absolutely will, though, because you still got to Right now, I think we got like 74 active players on the roster. You need like 93, I think. Excuse me, you need like 93 going into training camp. So they definitely gonna, especially if they stay at this 5, they definitely gonna be picking up a lot of players after the draft. But let's get into this, man. While we got 10 people in the room now. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of things. We're gonna say what Jordan Test Boy said real quick. He said, "Hey, I was watching a PFF on video on Jalen Walker, and they say he a perfect fit for this defense because he is." I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. And this is something that most people don't know because the edge position is the newest defensive position. It was defensive end. The outside linebacker evolved into a bigger, faster version, more versatile version of a defensive end. So now you got edge guys. If you run a 3-4 defense, and you got edge guys and not just outside linebackers, they gonna fit your defense. If that's what you want on the outside is edge guys and not just outside linebackers. Edge ain't nothing but an outside linebacker and a defensive end morphed together and created this hybrid outside linebacker defensive end and called them an edge. That's what an edge is. So Jalen Walker absolutely fits this he fits this defense quite well. Anybody that's an edge will, because we run a 3-4 defense. If we go to a 4-3, the reason why I'm gonna say this now and not later is because I don't talk about this guy anymore because I don't think we're gonna get him because I think he's a legit defensive end and not an edge, and that's Landon Jackson. But if we go to a 4-3 defense, I wouldn't be surprised if they draft Landon Jackson in this draft. That's gonna tell me they're going to a 4-3 defense. Just wanted to say that. All right, but let's get into the nitty-gritty of the things. Trade scenarios. So we're gonna play a little game here. I have the over the cap up for everybody on this team. So we're gonna know how much somebody's gonna save us, and we're gonna know how much somebody gonna cost us. Okay. Let's just get into it. It's gonna be highly controversial, I'm sure. Because when do I not do something that's highly controversial? When do I not? So first up on the list, trade scenarios. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over 2 different options, just 2 per person. We're not going to do more than 2 because it could get out of hand when you try to do too many damn different scenarios. So we're going to do 2 scenarios per person, and we're going to determine if it's a good thing, if it's a good trade, or if it's a good no trade. And then we going after we gonna see how much it would have saved us if we would have traded them, if we chose not to trade them. If we chose to trade them, we're gonna see it afterwards. We're gonna see how much it saved us in the cap. D. Coleman said, I don't have a preference to who we pick. I just hope they're on a defense and they're on defense and make an impact. Tabro say a hybrid run stuffer that can rush the passer. That's what he wants. Yo, that's what Jalen Walker would be. George Test Boy say, I'm with you, D. Coleman. I want defense. We need a starter at every level. D. Coleman say, yo, George Test Boy. Soon. Why the fuck? I ain't finna read y'all motherfucker conversation. All right, so let's get into it. Trade scenarios. First on the list, Tyler Algier. Oh, suck it now. Hey, all right. So let's look at it. All right. Tyler Algier. Hold on, wait a minute. Should I share? I'm gonna share the screen with y'all. I'm gonna share it with you so y'all can see what I'm saying. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to do that. Hold on. All right. This is the active roster, and this is everybody's cap hit. All right. So obviously, first on this list is Kirk Cousins with 40. Wow. In the cap number. If we were to trade Kirk Cousins before June 1st, we would have $37,500,000 in dead money, and we would save ourselves $2,500,000. So we actually, well, this is what we'll be working with that we wasn't working with. Okay, is it gonna? Yeah, it let me highlight it. This is what we'll be working with that we didn't have before a Kirk Cousins trade. Now, the reason why I'm showing y'all this one on the first one and not why I'm showing y'all that before is because I want y'all to get a sense of what we're finna do here. But of course, Kirk Cousins is on the list, but not right now. Not right now. So, Tyler Algier. I want, okay, everybody in the chat, I want you to do this. I'm going to give you two different trade scenarios, okay? You're going to tell me if you would choose A or B. Whichever one you choose, put it down in the chat. If you choose neither, put a C in the chat. That'll mean no trade, okay? So, Tyler Algier, trade scenario one. And the way I'm going to do this is going to be based off of mock drafts. Jordan Tisdale already put a C in there. He don't want to trade nobody. He's a punk ass motherfucker. Jordan Tisdale, he talked to him, but he a punk ass motherfucker. He just a little punk. You know good goddamn well you'll make a trade if it sounds good. Jordan Tisdale a business man. That's how I know he bullshit. Look at it, talking about keep the offense intact and add to the defense. Shut your ass up, liar. He's a liar. Okay, so Tyler Algier. All right, let's share this screen. Let's do it. All right, share screen. All right, we're going to go to PFL Mock Draft Simulator. Oh, wait a minute. I keep getting to take the sound off. Got to take the sound off just in case an ad pop up or something. Don't want to get copyright infringement. All right, so let's do it. Hey, but before we do it, the homie done came through. Will the Georgia Reaper say Big Willie style? What's up, Big Will?
What's happening?
Hey, you got the sleep monster off you before you came in.
Yeah, I got it. I had to shake it off.
Hey,
Nigga be on, don't know what to do.
Hey, boy, I went off, but nah, never mind. Anyway, so what we doing, Will? We doing trade scenarios on draft night, okay? What we gonna do is we gonna give everybody in the chat a name. You see the first name on the list is your boy Tyler Algier. He the first one on the list. So this how we gonna play this. I'm gonna give for each name we gonna give two different trade scenarios. Okay, they can choose A or B. or they could choose C for neither, no trade, right? After we get whatever the average was from the chat, once we get that, we gonna once we get the average in the chat on the selection, we gonna then go and look at what the cap, what they would have either saved in the, or what they would have saved in the cap, or what they would have cost us in the cap. Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is gonna be an interesting game. I'm interested to see how people if we're gonna have some moonwalkers after this. All right. So first one we doing Tyler Jill. All right. Let me make sure I'm signed in. Let me refresh this. I think I'm still signed in. Refresh.
What you bought? You bought PFL?
Relax. Yeah, I did a little membership little thing a while ago. All right. Let's see. All right. So this first trade scenario is going to be this. We're going to enter the draft, and we're not doing this to get no grades or nothing. This just solely for trade scenarios. Okay. So let's enter the draft. Now, this is all based on draft night. Tyler Jill, Big Wheel. Hypothetically speaking, what do you think Tyler Algier is worth in a trade?
You can get a second round for him.
A second? You want to try to get a
At
second
the
for him?
most. At the most.
Okay, let's see. We want to try to get a second. Who we want to go? Who we want to go for? Who we want to go after?
They probably give you a second and a sixth round pick for that nigga.
Yeah, probably. Who we want to go after? Let's try the Chargers. Let's go to the Chargers. Let's go to the.
You gotta run it back. Then they just get
Yeah, they did. They signed
from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Warren. No. They got Najee Harris. Yeah, they got Najee Harris. Okay, let's not go Chargers then. Let's go
Pittsburgh.
Want to go Pittsburgh? All right.
They got no running back.
Let's see Pittsburgh. Let's see what they do. Okay, we want to get in we want their second, right?
Second and a sixth round pick for them.
He said a second and a sixth. Wait a minute, they're 2026. Do they got a six? I think they do. Yeah. All right. Then let's go. Is that 6 or 7? I think that's 6. All right. So Tyler Jill ran that back. All right. They ain't feeling that. They ain't feeling that at all. Let's try
somebody else. Then.
Oh, you want to try somebody else? All right. He said you want that second. You want to try Dallas?
Yeah, you try Dallas.
Let's try Dallas. 44.
They probably were saying they would have probably went for a third and a sixth, but their second and sixth probably was too much.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. All right, so Dallas, we want 44. We want they 44. They go Tyler. They go 44. They ain't interested at all.
What you put? You just put the second round pick?
Just the second round pick. That's it. You want to try to get him, or you want to try to get him like a future pick, like a future fifth or something?
Yeah, give him a future fourth round pick.
All right, let's do a 2026 for. Nah, they ain't feeling it. They ain't feeling it. You want to try to get their 76?
Oh,
they ain't feeling that neither.
Damn, probably. All right, take out the second and get a third. Go for a third. See what it is.
All right, they on the third. They ain't feeling the third neither.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. Go on to the
Yep.
next.
Go on to the next one. Let's see who won't try. Who won't try?
Who else need a running back?
Chicago. Who Chicago got running the ball?
Chicago got a running back.
Seattle. They might want to
Seattle
1-2
got a
punch
couple
up
running
there.
backs.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
See, that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. We gotta know who need a running back.
What about Kansas City? Pacheco kind of looked kind of pedestrian in the Super Bowl.
They ain't gonna go for the second round. You trying for a third and see what they say.
All right, they actually got look like they got 2 second-round picks.
You can try the second round, see what they do.
They got 2 of them. Nah, they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give up that
Nah, that
95th.
green went away quick.
Yep. They'll give us their 133rd. I think they'll give us a 4th.
That's a fourth round pick.
Yep, that's a 4.
They wouldn't even give you a third.
Nope.
The hell?
All right, so we're gonna do this then. Ooh, we don't nobody want to give up them for Tyler. I thought Tyler had a little more value than that. Okay, let's
We just
see.
gotta know who need running back. That's the thing. See, they already got a running back, so that's why they ain't willing to give up that
Let's do
major
this.
for
Let's go back to Pittsburgh.
him. And then go for their third round.
Yeah, go for their 3rd and see if we can throw in a future pick.
No, don't even throw no future in real quick. You go for their third. But look at that
Yeah,
green.
they giving us the 123rd. They giving us 123. Yep. You
That
want
a
to see if we
third?
can get something else?
That's a third.
Yeah, that's a 3rd. Wait a minute, 123. What pick that is?
That's a four.
30, 60, 90.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that is a
four.
4. That's a 4th. You want to try to get another pick off them?
Get that pick, that 156,
Okay, they like it.
and get 229. We're gonna rape you. All right, go ahead.
That's our pick too. We getting a pick back.
Get our pick back.
Get our pick back.
So you get
All
a fourth, a fifth,
right,
and a seventh round pick.
they gonna give her that.
Oh, they gonna
All
give
right.
you 185 too?
Nah, they ain't gonna give it to us. I tried. They ain't gonna give it to us.
Oh,
All right. So you want this?
and get a future pick.
Let's see if we can get a future pick. We can get around. Let's see, round 7.
Go
They
for
like
round
that.
6.
Nope. They don't want to give a round 6. We'll do round 7.
All right, go
2026
ahead.
round 7. Off a trade. All right. So that's the first trade scenario. This is A. This is trade scenario A for Tyler Algier. Trade to Pittsburgh, get a 4th, a 5th, a 6th, and a future 7th. A 4th, a 5th, a 6th, and a future 7th for Tyler Algier. That's A. That's A. That's scenario A. All right. That's scenario A. We're gonna refresh. I can remember that shit. I can remember it. Wait a minute. Should I just do it? Let me just go through it. Just gonna go through it. Nah, fuck that. Refresh.
They ain't even want to give you no third.
Nah, they ain't even want to give us a
That's
3rd, man.
crazy.
They ain't want to give us a 3rd. All right, so A was to Pittsburgh for a 4th, a 5th, a 6th, and a future 7th for Tyler Algier. That's A. Let's do it again. Now, this what I'm gonna do. Jacksonville. Let me select Tyler.
Are you trying another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a second one to choose. So I'm gonna give him Tyler,
Who you
and
going to?
Jacksonville.
They got a running back.
Yeah, but they might want another one. I'm gonna give him Tyler, and I'm gonna give them our 15 for their fifth. Nah, they don't want. Let me see. Because we went back. I'm trying to see if we can do something to move up. What if we gave them Tyler a 2026 second? They don't like that neither. What if we gave them a 2026 second and a 2027 fourth? Nope. 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 Damn. Don't nobody want Tyler. Trying to give up some shit too. They don't want to do it. Jacksonville don't need a running back. So let's go to somebody that might want a running back. Let's see. Let's go to the Patriots. Tyler Algier and the 15. And a future second for the fourth. They like it somewhat, little bit. They like it a little bit, not really. How can we sweeten it up for them? Let me take that out. Damn, boy, Tyler ain't got that much value. All right, we're gonna trade back then. We're gonna trade back. Let's see, not trade back, but we're gonna try to get some out the first. All right, Tyler Jill. We'll give you Tyler and a 20 future third. We'll give you Tyler and a future third for 38. So we're gonna say no. 69. They like 69. They like that one. Okay, they'll give us a third. They'll give us that third, but we don't want to do that shit. Fuck that shit. Let's go to somebody else. Let's go to Dallas. Go back to Dallas. Let's see if they'll take Tyler. Give us that 149. They'll give us high. They'll give us that 149. They'll give us that fourth round. 30, 60, 90. That's a fifth rounder. We want 76, Dallas. What we got to give you to get that 76? What we got to give you? Oh. Do I want to do that? Okay. We can get back in the second. Tyler Algier, a future second. Tyler Algier in a future second to get in a second pick in this second. We're gonna offer the trade. Let's see if they take it. Nope, they didn't take it. Got 4
Yeah,
attempts
see,
remaining.
they're telling you, don't even trade Tyler Algier. They're telling you
That
now.
what that what the universe saying. The universe saying,
Telling
don't trade the man. Don't do it. That's what the universe saying. All right. Can we sweeten the pot? Give them a 2027 fifth off a trade. They took it. All right. So scenario B. Tyler Algier to the Dallas Cowboys to get us a second round pick at 44. We giving them Tyler Algier, and we giving them a future second and a future fifth. And we'll pick two picks ahead of our 46 pick. So after we'll pick at 44, then we'll pick at 46. So you got scenario A. You got scenario A where you can trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers, get a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a future seven, or trade with the Dallas Cowboys and get you another second round pick at 44 in 2025 in this year's draft. If you'll do A, select A. If you'll do B, select B. If you'll do neither, put a C in the chat. If you'll do neither, put a C in the chat.
see that thing for me.
Big Will already saying a C. I already knew that shit. You ain't
They
even have
weren't
to
giving.
say that.
They weren't even giving up enough on him. They weren't
Nah,
giving up enough.
they weren't giving up enough. I wouldn't do none of that shit. I wouldn't do none of it. Tay bro, he said B. Mucho said C. Jordan Test was C. Tay bro say he'll do this one though. He'll do this Dallas trade. Tay bro say he'll do this Dallas trade. I wouldn't do that shit. Mucho said C. Jordan Test boy C. Prince Kale say I'm late, but I'm in this motherfucker. Watch it from the beginning. You got to catch the fuck up, man. We playing a little game, little scenario game here. D. Coleman, he said C. Okay. A137 South say I like B, but I see A happening because the offense coach. But C, he choosing C though. Jonte Rose just say C.
Nobody like none of them trades.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and close that one out, and we're gonna say we're gonna go look at it's a C, it's a no-go on trading Tyler Algier. So we're gonna look at what he would have saved us if we would have made it one of them trades. All right, where he at? Tyler Algier. He way down the list, by the way. Y'all know Tyler Algier don't make no damn money. He made more than me and you.
Yeah, a fifth round pick. Yeah, he ain't gonna be.
But he don't make no damn money. All right, so if we would have traded him, that's what he would have saved us on the cap. 1.1. It ain't a whole lot. Is it enough to move the needle? Maybe if you're talking about just
Ain't
paying
even
your
worth the
draft
time.
picks.
Ain't even worth the time.
If you talking about just having enough to pay your fifth and sixth round, your 2 7 rounders. If you talking about that, you talking about having enough to pay your 7 rounders, but nah, this ain't enough for me to do now one of them goddamn trades. Not now one. But let me let y'all know something. This right here for Tyler Algier, that's gonna go up real soon. Yes, sir, Bob. All right, next on the list. Who we got next? Ooh, this is fun because I can't wait till I get to some of these names.
You
Boy.
finna put Kyle Pitts up there. Ain't
I don't know who's next. Ray McLeod. Next on the list. All right, let's do it. All right. Ray McLeod. What you think about it? What you think about a Ray McLeod trade, Big Will? You think that's something that's possible? You think that's something they might be looking into?
you? Anything is possible. I don't think we need to trade him though.
Okay. What would you say he's worth?
Uh, you ain't gonna get much for him either because he on a 1 year contract. So ain't nobody gonna give you too much for
Mm. Let's see. They might the Jets might want to give your boy Justin Fields somebody else to throw to. Ain't Justin Fields with the Jets?
him.
Then he
Yeah,
get like a 2 year $46 million contract.
he up there. He up north.
Damn, how did that boy that just go to show all you got to do is make it to the NFL. You gonna get paid.
Tell that to Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell. Tell him to
Hell, how the hell y'all fumble that bad? Fucking goofies. All right, so all right, what receivers it? Ray McLeod. All right, so who we want to go after? Who you want to
that.
go
You
after,
might.
Will?
They'll probably give you a fourth round for him.
The Jets?
Yeah, you try him out.
Shit, yeah, they will.
Hold on, let
Shit,
me look at. Oh, it's too green. You got to go for something else. It's too green.
yeah. Let's see what else they'll give us.
Throw a third in there. Let's see if we being too greedy.
A third.
Yeah, yeah, we being too greedy.
It being too greedy. Oh shit, we can get 110. I think.
It's
Yeah,
still a
we can.
fourth. That's still a fourth.
That's still a fourth. Yeah, that's still a
Yeah,
fourth. I got to do my
still a
math
fourth.
right. 32, 32, 32. Yeah, you're right. Let's take it off. Nah, they ain't gonna give her that third.
I ain't going for the third. So get a
Mm,
fourth and get
you want to
that
try
fifth
to get
round right now. Go for that fifth round.
go for the fifth?
Yeah, I ain't going
Nah,
fourth and the sixth. Then they mid on it.
they mid on it.
That's a 7 round pick. They going for that. All right, fourth and the seventh. There you go.
Let's try let off it. They took it. Scenario A for Ray McLeod.
You got 2 picks now. You got 7 picks now.
Ray to the Jets for what's that, a fourth and a seventh? Or is that a 7?
That's a 7 round pick.
Yeah. So Ray to the Jets for a fourth and a 7.
No, hold on.
That
That's a 6 round pick. What number that is? Two what?
207? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
saying.
six. That's a
That's a
six.
6.
Late six.
Yeah, that's a 6. So Ray for fourth and a 6th in this draft. Ray to the Jets for a fourth and a 6th. That's scenario A. All right, let's do another. All right. Let me see who we gonna try. Who we want to? Let's see. We did the Jets. Let's see who's in front of us. Let's see who's in front of us. We got Indianapolis in front of us. Miami. Ooh. Let's see if Miami will give us this 13. We get him Ray and get him a future third. They mid on it. Oh, did I select something yet? No, I didn't. Shit. 13. All right. Ray. Oh, they want that a little too. They want that a little too tough. Give her 48. They ain't gonna give it to her. Okay, they like this a little bit. They like that a little bit. A fourth, 13. We get 13 and a fourth, and they get 15 and Ray Ray.
Nah, don't get them shit. We ain't getting them shit but a player. What you trying to do? You trying to go up in the draft?
Yeah, we're going up.
So
This
what
just
number?
this just for kicks and giggles.
You
To
going up to what?
13.
You going up two spaces? No.
Mm-hmm. You say no. Okay.
Nah, we're giving them too much, dog.
Let's see it. Let's go up. Let's see if we can get in. Let's see. We don't want to do no business with New Orleans or Carolina.
Yeah, nobody in the division. I ain't fucking with
We
nobody
don't
in the
want to do
division.
no business with them. Let's go to Chicago. Chicago a little mid on it.
Excuse
They
me.
not too mad at that. Chicago ain't too mad at that. Uh, well, 2027 third. Hmm. Let's run with this one. Let's see if they take this one. We giving them Ray Ray a 2027 4, and we gonna swap 15 and 10 with them. Let's see if they take it. They took that shit. All right, so Ray Ray, option B to Chicago. We swap 15 to 10 with them. They get a 2027 fourth and Ray Ray. What y'all doing? A or B? A, we traded with the Jets. We got a fourth rounder. D. Coleman said, "Hey, I ain't feeling Ray Ray being the reason we lose future picks." Well, we okay. Mucho said
I
B.
know that right. I know that
Mucho
right.
said B. Cause okay, Mucho said B because we're gonna swap. All right. A1 said A. Georgia Test boy said C. Stop disbanding the offense. Come on, man. We having fun, Georgia Tech boy, man. Get your goddamn stick in the mud, man. Come on, man. Tay Bro said A, so we got 1 for A, 2 for A, 3 for A, 1 for C, 1 for B. Anybody else want to vote? What you doing? What you doing, Big Will? You doing A or B?
Okay, what they gave us on B?
On B, we traded with Chicago and we got 10. They got 15 and Ray Ray in a 2027 fourth rounder.
Yeah, nah, give me A. I ain't giving them no future pick for a nigga on a 1 year contract.
Damn, not even in 2027.
Hell no. They get no future. No future.
A fourth round in 2027? Really? All right. I get it. All right. So look like A gonna win that one. So what will we save? Let's find out. What will we save for Ray Ray? All right, where you at, Ray Ray? Ray Ray McLeod. Right here. $3,620,000, 3.6. We saved $3.6 million doing this trade. Would y'all? So Ray McCloud would be a good bargaining chip from the looks of it. Saving 3.6. You're gonna save $3.6 million trading Ray McCloud on draft night. Who's next on the list? I wonder. Oh, Kirko, 2 Chain Bangs, or whatever the fuck y'all was calling that punk ass motherfucker. Kirk Cousins. Ooh. Look, Jonte Rogers say, see, he don't want to trade Ray. He say Ray is a third down machine. He said Ray a third down machine. Y'all keep Ray. Who else? Jordan Testboy said that too. He said, don't disband my offense. That was Jordan Testboy and Jonte Rogers say. Well, next on the list is Kirk Cousins. I got a feeling. Yeah. I got the feeling. Yeah. I got that feeling. Yeah. I got that feeling that everybody's going to be on board with trading this some bitch. They don't give a fuck what the damn scenario is. Let's find out. Well, I'm going to give you my first one, and I'm going to let Big Will go after me. I'm coming right here to the Tennessee Titans. All right. And to play ball with the rest of y'all, I'm not gonna come for the first. I'm not gonna come for it. We're gonna come for 35. We're gonna come for their second round pick. All right. Kirk Cousins. Shit. That's all they want. Well, we want more than that. We want 103. We want that fourth. Y'all, hold on. Somebody knocking.
Damn, they taking a minute, boy. All right, so what y'all think? Besides Tennessee, who else y'all try to trade to? See where I'm gonna go next when it's my turn. They giving that nigga 3 picks for Kirk Cousins. I can't control that, y'all, but I can see what y'all saying in the chat. Yep, Cole Pittsburgh still trying to get a QB. James Beckett say Kirk to Cleveland. Oh yeah, you always can rate Cleveland, man. They always get rate. I might try Cleveland or something or Pittsburgh. Trade him to Walmart. Yeah, I heard they need a new cart pusher out there. He'll be the highest paid cart pusher in the world.
Damn, my bad, y'all. Had had a motherfucking emergency. Coach, how long you been sitting down there, man?
Ever since you don't want off.
Damn. Damn, boy. Had emergency, man.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything good, thank God. Had to go pick somebody up off the ground.
Oh shit.
Sure. Ooh, okay. Okay. What
Anyway,
we doing?
I'm gonna respond to something you asked earlier. The trade deadline, there's no trade deadline once the new season starts until that November date. So they can trade anytime.
Okay, good. So yeah, so ain't no telling what. So because somebody in the chat had asked earlier, do we see them picking up anybody after the draft? Like hell yeah, shit. Especially if we stay at just them 5 picks, you're gonna have to get some more guys. All right, so let's get into this. What we looking at here? Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, caught your breath.
Oh, whew, let me catch it, boy. Damn. All right, Kirk Cousins. That's what we're looking at. This gonna be option A for the Tennessee Titans. They gonna give us 35. They're gonna give us their second. They're gonna give us their third. And they're gonna give us what's that? A fifth? What that? What that is?
141 is a fifth, I think.
Yeah, that's a fifth. So they're gonna give us their second, their third, and a fifth.
Maybe a fourth.
You want to see if they'll give us that four? Shit, they is gonna
No,
give
you
us
might.
that four.
What? And what team is this now?
It's Tennessee. Now see,
They hungry like that?
remember I told y'all if you go watch, go read the Tennessee Tribunes. Go read the Tennessee Titan Tribunes. I think they want a veteran at quarterback. I don't even think they gonna stay at 1, bro. If Cam Ward go at 1, it ain't gonna be the Tennessee. They gonna trade out of the 1. I'm telling y'all, I know they are. So I think they really want Kirk Cousins, bro. But do we want to get it? Do we want to try to get greedy with this? I kind of feel like I don't need to try to be greedy. Shit, they're gonna give us a 2026 fourth too, y'all.
If they allow you to get away with race, go on and do
Look, they gonna give us a 2026 third. Oh my goodness.
it. Yeah, that's how you know this ain't real life. This fantasy right here. They give you everything.
Hey, hey. Okay. Well, they would have gave us that first, boy. All right, so look. Option A, you gonna get you gonna get all this for Kirk Cousins from Tennessee, bro. You gonna get a 35th, you gonna get a second, you gonna get a second, you gonna get a third, you gonna get a fourth, and you gonna get a 2026 second off a trade. Of course, they took it. That's option A. That's option A. Oh my goodness. Do we even need to do an option B? Do we need to do an option B, y'all? I don't think we
that
do.
one, that was sweet enough. You ain't gonna get that sweeter than that.
We ain't gonna skip. We ain't gonna do shit else. We gonna. Well, actually, yes, we are.
You can go with Cleveland too to do the same thing.
You sure could.
Cleveland, yeah.
You sure could. But I'm gonna sauce it up a bit. Look, he say pack his bags.
Hey, bro, they get him out of town.
You know what? I ain't gonna do nothing. I done did plenty of other mock drafts trading up for the first. I ain't gonna do it to y'all tonight. I'm gonna take it easy on y'all tonight. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we save with let's see what we save with Kirk Cousins being traded. There you go. Y'all favorite cousin.
Their favorite cousin.
Yeah, you're gonna say 25. You're gonna say yourself 2.5. You're getting a lot. That was a lot. Let me go back to that. Damn. You think that could really happen?
What's that?
This.
Not to that degree. They won't. Yeah.
This is over dramatic here.
Straight fantasy.
This is over dramatic here.
I don't think nobody's
desperate now. If they're desperate, I don't think you'll get a second. I don't think you get that third. You probably get that 103 there. What that is up there?
That third rounder.
You may get that third round. You may get something next year. Yeah, nobody wants Kirk like that because now you taking up a contract plus you giving up capital. So, like I said, this is like you said, this is all that fantasy right here. I don't mind the fantasy, but if somebody do that, they some stupid ass team. That's what you gonna get. The motherfucker dumb.
PFL they try to be as precise as possible to team needs. All right, who next on the list? Because we ain't even got to take a vote on that one. Everybody gonna say pack that some big bags. All right, next on the list, David Anya Mama. David Anyamata. David Anyamata. Ooh, waka kakaracha. All right. Let's see. David Anyamata. Coach.
Yes, sir.
What you think he worth? Who you want to go after?
Or to get rid of David Anyamata?
Yeah.
In a trade?
Yeah. This on draft night. This is the on draft night scenario that we doing.
Let me go. Hold on. Let me go. Let me look at something. On draft night. Good lord.
Yeah, on draft night.
Before we get to, man, let me think. That you talk about before we get to.
Now we can do it where we start the draft and you trade them, in the middle of the draft. However you want to do it.
Back to New Orleans. No, they ain't got shit. No, I'm just playing. Shit, I don't know. Seahawks, maybe.
Okay.
I'm like Seahawks, maybe Green Bay. Those are always good trade partners that we have.
Yeah.
LA, always a good trade partner we have.
The Lions, Detroit, they a good trade partner.
Seattle, LA, Green Bay, always been good trade partners with the
Okay, let's go to Seattle.
So,
All right. Let's go to Seattle. Let's see. Which one try to get?
Seattle be like a third round pick. Third and the fifth next year, maybe. But again, they just re-signed what's called now, so maybe not good.
Yeah, they ain't trying to give us a third anyway.
Yeah. What about a fourth or a fifth next year?
They'll give us a 4.
They give you a fourth?
Mm-hmm.
What about a fourth next year?
Yep.
That may be. You probably can get that 176 too.
175.
175, yeah.
Nah.
No do?
Nope.
Okay.
They'll give us that 7.
I don't want no 7. We got nothing.
They'll give. That's a 7 too, I think. Yep.
That's 7.
So.
But they got 23. Yeah. That's an option. Those two right there. That's you're not gonna get a lot for David.
Right.
But try it with the Green Bay. Probably get more with Green Bay though.
All right, let's go to Green Bay.
But I don't think they might have gone nowhere.
It's just for kicks and giggles.
Yeah.
I always have a method to my madness.
Okay. 87, is that 87?
Yep.
Nope, they ain't gonna get that up. Well, you put David's name in there already?
Yeah, he's still in there.
Okay, so you don't get it up. About another fourth, yeah. And a
Yep.
fourth. What about 198?
Yep.
And what about a fifth next year? Yeah,
Yep.
you get that. That's about the value you get from them. It's not bad.
Nope. You want to offer?
Oh, you gonna trade? Okay, why not?
Yeah. We go. What we're doing there, we giving the chat scenarios. They got
Gotcha.
to choose A or B, or they can choose C for neither. And then after we get a count on the on the average, we go look and see if it would have saved us money or if it wouldn't have saved us money. All right, so David on your mark. Option A, you gonna get what's that, a third?
124, maybe a fourth.
Yeah, that's a 4. You're gonna get a 4th. What's that? 6th, a 4th, a 6th, and a 2026 5th for David on your model to Green Bay. Green Bay, 4th, 5th, 4th, 6th, future 5th. 4th, 6th, future 5th. All right.
Not bad.
It's not bad. Let's give them another option. Okay. Gonna give them another option. Option B.
Kyle Pitts.
No, we still on David Onyema.
Oh, still on David Onyema.
Yeah, we still on David Onyema.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Let's see. I want somebody's what Denver at?
Yeah, number 20.
Okay, we know they'll do that. But I want 85 because I want to get Wilson, the center for Georgia.
He won't be at 90.
Right. That's why I want this 85. So how y'all gonna give me this 85, Denver? Do I need to give y'all
Give up a
something
fourth
else?
round next year.
Let's do it.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I want more than that. Give it at 242. Give up 242. Still no. Wow.
Still no. Let's do okay. How about this? Y'all want to play games? You want to play games? Okay. We
They'll
play
take that third. They'll take a third.
We'll play
Automatic.
games.
Straight up third 2 years from now.
Boom.
And take that 84. Take that off. Take that 4 off. Yeah, there you go.
Yup. Shit, they want that. Yup. They taking that. So David on your model, a 2027 third.
Take 197. Get 197 with it.
Oh shit, they did that shit.
Colt want everything.
Coach know how to get the draws off of them.
I've done so many drafts with strengths.
You know how to get the draws off of them.
I wish it was that real in real life, boy.
I
Right.
know, right? We gonna try to keep it as realistic as possible.
Yeah, that's right.
Even though PFL they try to be precise in team needs and wants, they try to be precise.
And that's what Davion Amata in that third round in 2027. You get those two, yeah. That's not bad.
They took it. So option A to Green Bay, option B to Denver, and you get this 85th pick that could get you Wilson out of Georgia. It's center. What say you, chat? What say you, chat? I would else say, I want a third or fourth and a future fifth.
Man, you want a miracle. Not for David. You got to give up some for that, though.
George Test boy say on your model is a June 1st cut.
Possible? A post cut, yeah, post June 1st. I can see that.
I think you save more money though if you do it. He say B sound good.
Yeah, you do it afterwards, because you save more money.
Yeah. Mucho say B. I think everybody gonna go with B because you get that 85th pick. I think everybody gonna go with that. See, Denver's an interesting team too in this draft. I think Denver gonna be making some. They gonna be the goddamn. They gonna be what we used to call back in the day for the gals in the neighborhood that was loose with it. Some rip. They gonna be some rip in this draft. I think Denver gonna get a draws up to some teams.
They're gonna be prostitute.
Jay Murphy say, "Give me option B." Yeah, Jay Murphy say, "Give me option B." Okay, I think most people won't be out of this. So let's go look at what he would have saved us. Let's see. Let's see what he would have saved us. David, I'm your mama. You saving you some money. You saving some money, honey. 8 mil. Gonna save $8 million trading David Onyemata on draft night. He gonna save $8 million. Kind of make you want to get a little saucy and try to get back in the first round, don't it?
You would trade him. There's a chance you can get back in the first round with trading Onyemata. But give him something.
You gonna get if you willing to give up some more draft capital in the future.
Yeah.
All right, who next on the list? Oh, it's about to get crazy after a while. Darnell Mooney, and we got one more name after Darnell Mooney.
I know what that's gonna be.
You already know who it is too, but we gonna keep the suspense up. We gonna keep
Darnell Mooney.
Darnell Mooney. Now,
What a trade.
Yep, we're gonna give two different trade scenarios for him. But before we do, I want to ask the question. I want to ask this question to the chat, to the panel. Darnell Mooney, he's an interesting case, right? Don't you think he's an interesting case coming into this 2025 season? Because while I see an offense that can thrive with him as the number 2 receiver, I do. If you're going to keep Kyle Pitts, and if you're going to keep Tyler Algier both this season, the only way I see you keeping both of them is if you trade Darnell Mooney. What y'all say to that?
Good observation. Somebody's gonna be gone. I don't know who's gonna be.
Somebody gonna be gone, bro. Somebody gonna be out here. Somebody gonna be gone.
Right. If you want cow numbers to improve, yeah, somebody got to go.
Somebody got to go.
Maybe it's little Ray Ray. He makes less money, so yeah. You're right.
We did him earlier, coach. You missed him.
Oh, he already gone.
Yeah, he was out of here. We actually got some pretty good draft picks for him too. He got up out of here.
Good return for him.
He'll say those 3.6 mil too.
Oh, it's going down outside.
Yeah, boy. I just had the emergency I just had, right? Somebody banging on the door. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody outside but my wife and my dad. I didn't even know it was pouring like that. And I opened the door, y'all. And my pop's in the bushes.
Pop's all right, man. Pop's all right.
I can laugh about it because he's straight.
Right.
But I was so scared, boy. I was like, oh, hell no. I was scared, boy. Pop was in the bushes, y'all.
Pop said, God damn it, get me out this room.
Yo, he did. That's
Goddamn
first
Blakberry. Come about the C, not the damn K. Motherfucker, get out of here, man.
He's all right, so that's a good thing.
Give a damn about that goddamn internet shit.
Your wife didn't see him, Paul? Your wife, she didn't know either?
Yeah, that who was banging on the door so I can come get him.
Shit. It ain't funny, but it is kind of funny.
It's funny after
it's
the
funny
fact.
now, but yeah, that ain't
in
cool.
hindsight, yeah. I'm glad, but he's straight. See, my pa 77 still go to the gym frequently. So like it's a good thing he in good shape still, because most 77-year-olds ain't gonna be in no bushes and gonna be all right.
Wasn't no thorns in those bushes, was it?
Oh, nah, ain't no thorn bush. Nah.
Yo, cut up.
Ain't no thorn.
Cut up today, boy.
Thankfully, it ain't a thorn bush. It's one of them soft bushes. It's a softy. They soft bushes. They soft. Hey, mama, what's the matter? Okay. Because you're a character, shouter. All right. So Darnell Mooney, man, let's do it. We're gonna give two different scenarios. Where we at? Here we go. Same thing we did to everybody else. We got one more name after Darnell, y'all. Let's try to get through this one. All right. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If it's a name that I done so far that I really don't want to do, it's Darnell Mooney. I don't want to trade Darnell. I don't even want to play around with trading Darnell, but guess what?
He revitalized himself in Atlanta.
Yeah, true that. All right, so what we want to do here? Big Will, what you think he worth and who you want to go for?
Oh, he gonna get you, son.
Okay.
They're gonna get you a second and more. The year he
$5.
had,
Okay.
He
We do
he gonna
good
get you. He
business
gonna
with
get you.
Detroit.
He ain't gonna do but get you with $5. He ain't going to Detroit. They got too many wide receivers. He ain't going there.
yeah, they got too many wires to use the truck.
Okay. Who's somebody else we got a good relationship with? The Rams,
They need help in New England.
New
They
England.
picking up, but they picking up a lot of wide receivers. I don't think they want to go there. Well, you can't send him to New York because he already had that guy. I already had that guy in New York before. He don't want him no more.
Oh,
That quarterback.
yeah.
That QB guy. The
Hey,
Panthers.
he'll look good. He'll look good on the other side of neighbors, though. That'll be a good little 1-2 punch in the
No,
receiving
not
group.
with that same motherfucker throwing the ball to him. No, they ain't gonna look
You
good.
talking about the Giants?
What's called went to the. Oh, that's who
He
talking
went
about
to
Giants.
the Jets. He went to the Jets.
What about the Panthers?
Heck, no, I ain't trading with nobody in the division. Fuck that.
Shit, fuck that. I let the
Nah,
price
I
out
ain't.
too.
I
Y'all,
don't,
see,
I don't
y'all
want
don't know.
to.
I'm
Uh-uh.
trying to get.
They
I'm
don't
trying
even
to.
do that in real life, coach.
They do trade with each other, bro.
Yeah, they
Name
do.
one name
They
time we
trade all.
trade for somebody. Name
They
Curtis
one.
trade.
Lofton.
They trade all the time with people in the
No.
division, man.
They traded Curtis Lofton to the
Curtis
Saints,
Lawson was a free agent. He did not
no, he
get traded.
traded.
he was a free agent. He didn't get traded.
He was a free agent.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I can't call it.
I'm gonna tell you who they trade.
I've never seen them trade within the division. I ain't never seen it. Nowhere.
Teams
I
trade in
show
the division, bro.
I
Trust
show
me.
I
him
know.
when
I'm
they
saying just
trade
name me one,
Darnell
coach.
Mooney to him.
Name me one.
Teams
I
trade
show
in the
him when
division.
trade Mooney. I wouldn't hell nah. I ain't trading nobody that play.
I seen them go to
Mooney.
division teams in free agency. I seen that plenty of time, but I ain't never seen nobody trade within the division.
All right. What about Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona. They ain't got nothing but that one wide receiver.
All right. Mooney. Let's see what can we get? They ain't trying to do that. A third? They'll give us a third. They'll give us 78.
What about Sam Donald? No, he went to Seattle. That wasn't in the division. Well, that is the division.
Seattle?
The conference. They were trading inside the conference. Yeah.
Yeah, they trade inside the conference. I'm talking about division. I ain't never seen nobody go within the division. That's what I'm talking about. Do Buffalo need help at wide receiver?
No.
Mm,
Nah, because they drafted a wide receiver, though.
I already know who I trade to Buffalo, and it ain't Mooney.
So who you at? Where you at right now? Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona. What they at? Shit. Damn, I was just on. There you go.
Hold up.
We
Seattle gonna need a wide receiver. They got both of their wide receivers gone.
but Seattle got pick 86. Arizona got pick 78. And they'll give it to us. And they'll also give us what's that? 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 60, 90, 120.
That's fourth round pick.
It's a fourth, I think. Yeah, that's a fourth. So they'll give us a third and a fourth.
They ain't got no. You ain't trying to second.
Yeah, I tried it already.
Arizona didn't want to give up no second, huh?
They might give us a 2026 fifth with it. Get a fifth and let do it. Let's see what they give. Let's see if they do it.
Yeah, then try Seattle next. I bet Seattle give you some shit.
Mooney, okay, Arizona took it. So we'll get a third. What's that? 30, 60, 90, 100. That's a fourth. They gave us a hold on. I'm tripping. That's a fifth. They gave us a third, a fifth, and a 2026 fifth. To Arizona. That's 8. Let's do the next one.
I think Arizona caught on that one.
You think they caught on that one? I think
Yeah, they
they did.
caught on that one.
In a draft. All right. We're gonna go to Seattle.
They got a legit 1B receiver for a third and a fifth.
Who was
Yeah, they
that?
did. They got a legit number 2.
I wouldn't even tell them number 2 here, 1B. Because they work off each other.
Seattle. Okay, Seattle. I don't think they're gonna give us. Nah, they ain't gonna give us that second.
Oh, you ain't getting no second. Yeah.
They'll give us the third. They'll give us the other third. Yeah, they got 2 thirds. And they'll no, they won't. They ain't gonna give it to us.
They get
They'll
a
give
one
us
pick.
the third. Okay, they'll give us the 4th. Third, 4th.
Third and a fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they
Third
gave
to
you another
4th.
one.
They gave us another one. Gave us a 5th.
That's a fifth. Might as well be green.
Yeah. So a third, a 4th, and a 5th to Seattle. That's B for Darnell
Third and
Mooney.
fourth. Oh, that's
You
what
could
we
have
got.
got one more. You could have got you a 6th and now 2.
Yeah,
They
look,
would've
I could have went, but I ain't go for it though. I just went ahead and went for this.
Yeah, Seattle needs wide receivers for sure.
Yeah. They lost their 2 top wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. Third or 4th and a 5th. You doing the chat? A or B?
They're gonna be B all day.
I think it's gonna be B all day too. Everybody want us to try to make a deal with the Texans. Why y'all keep telling? Why y'all keep
Texas
trying
got
to
plenty
make a
of wide
deal with the
receivers.
Texans, man?
They got plenty of wide receivers. What make you think they're gonna go for a deal?
I think y'all gonna take B all day. Or C, do you not want to do it at all? I think y'all thinking about it.
We don't want to do it at all.
Yeah, I think they thinking about putting C, but they don't know. I'm telling you right now, you get that third and that 4th. Man, I got some dudes on the defensive side of this draft that I just love to grab in the 3rd and the 4th, boy. You trying to tell me I can get Billy Bowman? You trying to tell me I can get Deion Walker? Shit. If I get that 3rd, I'm getting Deion Walker all day.
Deion
say Deion Walker. Ain't his name Deion? The boy from Kentucky?
Is his last name Walker? I can't remember.
I think his last name Walker. I think it is, yeah. I gotta look at all my damn mock drafts.
Is it Walker? I can't remember. They had a big man name.
So many names. Dre said C. Mucho said C. Dre Murphy said, "Don't take away weapons from Michael Penix Jr. though." Damn. Let me ask. I want to ask you a legitimate question, Dre Murphy. I want to ask you a legitimate question. If you take away Darnell Mooney and you still got everybody else on this offense, and let's say they get somebody like Jalen Noel, let's say they get somebody like him in the draft, or let's say they get somebody like not Isaiah Bond, because I heard he just turned himself into the popo.
He'll be out. He'll be out.
And so you
One
already
thing we
know.
know about this government, man. If you got money, you good.
Man, you already know Arthur Blank ain't going. Arthur Blank ain't going for that shit. You already know that.
The blank ain't going for it. He ain't had enough. He ain't took enough risk.
Yeah, he ain't finna take no risk on somebody that. Hell no. That's why the Mike Green guy, like it might not have the law involved in it, but it's the fact that it's out there. And the last thing Arthur Blank want is for the Me Too society in his front door every goddamn week.
Me Too society.
That's the last thing he want. The women right activists and man, that's the last thing he want. You don't want that kind of PR, boy, because it's hard to. You want to talk about it hard. It was hard for Carrie Hilson to come back from the Beehive, making her want to sit down for a little while. What in the fuck you think they gonna do to the Falcons for picking up Mike Green in Atlanta? Boy, stop.
Atlanta, wrong place. There's too many opportunities down here for him to get in trouble.
Too many opportunities, boy. If he just rub up against one of these guys the wrong way, walking down Piedmont, his ass done.
Too many Georgia Peaches walk.
I'm telling you, he done. Southside said, "I'm not giving away Darnell Man." Okay, so I think it's safe to say the don't do that shit option is the best option for the fan base. Let's see what he would have saved us if we would have did it.
Don't do that shit, Blakberry.
But they fucking hate me this offseason, but they do not like me at all. All right, so Darnell Mooney, where you at, Darnell? Here you go, Darnell. Darnell would have saved us almost 4.5. He would have saved you almost 4.5 mil. We need money, y'all. We need money. Well, I mean, when y'all listen, man, I hate to tell y'all this. Somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. Y'all want to keep Tyler. Y'all want to keep Darnell. Y'all, let me see if y'all want to keep this dude. Next on the list. Hold on, let me get this off of here. Next on the list. Last on the list, by the way.
That guy.
That person. That him.
That person who? Who that, boss? Who that?
Little Southside talking about, so y'all do know Mike Green is on Falcon Draft Board. You don't fucking say. Really, Southside?
Look at Southside 12. I wasn't here for Algier. We could trade his ass. He already seen my picture on the thing, so he wanted to say something about it. We already went through that, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. You know Southside go say something.
You know he's gonna goddamn little starter, goddamn trouble starter right now.
Yeah. Hey, man, Kyle Pitts. I ain't gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna get on into it. Let's do it. 2 scenarios. I can hear all the teeth smacking. I can hear all the teeth smacking. Kyle Pitts, coach.
Yes, sir.
What you think he worth and who you want to go for?
With Kyle Pitts, that can go a lot of places. Cincinnati for one.
Sonata.
Cincinnati. That mad boy.
Boy. That should be a dynamic offense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. They giving you a third off the bat. No hezzy. They giving you a second. No hezzy.
You can get it first from me. Try it.
No hezzy. No hezzy.
Give a first. Hold on. Look. Give a first and give up a second next year.
Okay, you want to get a second next year?
They give it to you. You may give a third. You may do a third. You may get a third next year. They take it. No, from the Falcons. They'll take it.
Yeah, yep, it's a good chance. Let's do it. This option A. Kyle Pitts to Cincinnati for their 17th pick.
In the third round pick.
And a third round pick. Of course, they took it. Ooh, that's gonna be a stacked offense up there.
Mm-hmm. That's why they would do it.
That's option A, chat. Kyle Pitts to Cincinnati for their 17th pick, and they get Pitts and a third in 2020.
2 first round pick. You can solidify your defense and swoop 2 picks.
2 first round picks. 15 and 17.
You can solidify your defense that fast.
All right, that's option A, y'all. Let's do the next one. One more. Big Wheel.
What up?
Kyle Pitts. What he worth and who you want to go for?
Oh man, let's see who needs a tight end. Go to Kansas City.
Ain't going that far. Right.
In Kansas City.
I'm
going to Texas.
Who needs a tight end though? I don't even know who needs tight end.
Minnesota.
Minnesota got one. He clipped our way last year.
All right, so
who ain't clipped our wing?
Hold on. I want everybody to remember option A. Option A was who? Option A was
pick 17 and then Kyle Pitts in the third round.
Okay. I'm gonna share a different screen with y'all. Well, I ain't gonna share this screen. I'm just gonna read this to y'all. Now, this is from a sports media outlet that covers the Kansas City Chiefs quite often. The Athlon Sports on athlonsports.com. All right. I go to them when I just want to read up on what's going on, what's the buzz around Kansas City. Now, Travis Kelce, he's already announced. These people already announced.
So check this out.
Sports.
Let's try international.
Oh, you can't hear me. You can't hear me, Will. I'm in the middle of saying something.
What's that? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
So, Athlon Sports, they cover Kansas City quite often. Now they have Travis Kelce saying that he's only playing one more season. Okay, it's gonna be in Kansas City, and this is what it says in the article. I'm gonna quote this out of this article on athlonsports.com on March. This was on March 16th. Okay. Let me get to it. Okay. Despite a down year overall, Kelce has still shown flashes of big-time contributions. He will remain a focal point of the offense next season. Regardless, it is never too early to start looking ahead as an NFL team and being prepared to adapt. When the Chiefs ultimately move on from Kelce, there will be a major void to fill on that side of the ball, even with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid still around. Okay. Later on in this article, it reads, but landing one of those players, they was talking about players in the draft, but landing one of those players may require them working their way up the board, a venture that they may not feel inclined to take on, which I've spoken about many times. They don't really want to get they rather not get a tight end in this draft to replace Kelce in the future. Even though they do got the guy, they got the other guy that's behind Kelsey. But once Kelsey gone, you still gonna have a void that need to be filled at tight end. So this is what they saying. They saying a venture that they may not feel inclined to take on, talking about moving up in the draft to get a tight end, especially with the options available in later rounds. The Chiefs will not remain content with their current pass catching group, though in any draft day move that elevates the quality of this offense should come as no surprise for a team constantly in this chase. The most important thing I read right there was the Chiefs will not remain content with their current pass catching group. That's what I just read from, and that's from athletesports.com. They cover the Chiefs quite often, and that was by Anthony Goss, reporter Anthony Goss. Now, let me see. Where is what my screen at? All right. So, with that being said, it's very likely that the Kansas City Chiefs want Kyle Pitts. It's very likely that they want Kyle Pitts. I bet you if I click on that 63rd pick, matter of fact, I bet you if I clicked on this 31st pick, I bet you they're going to be interested.
Who was that?
Kansas City for Kyle Pitts. No, with no future picks, I bet you I click on 31, they're going to be interested.
Yeah. So it's almost like a second round. Yeah, you get that probably. Yeah, for sure.
That's a first round pick now.
Yeah. What else can you get with that?
What I've been hearing all day is what's Kyle Pitts worth? A third? What is worth? A third or fourth? The Kansas City Chiefs think he's worth a 31st pick.
What is his PFF?
Yeah. Hell, I go to Buffalo. Buffalo think he's worth a 30. Now, listen, PFL tried to be precise with their shit, with needs and wants. Go read some Buffalo Bills articles. Listen, man, I don't read a lot, but when I choose to read, I'm pretty goddamn good at doing my research. And I'm telling you, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills want Kyle Pitts. Big Will said Kansas City. Kansas City will give us their 31st pick. Let's say they'll give us their 95th. They'll give us their 95th pick. They'll give us their third round pick. They'll give us their first and their third for just Kyle Pitts. They'll give us their fourth. They first, they third, and they fourth. Can we get greedy? This might be a little too much. This is probably not realistic, but this is what they're giving us. That's a little egregious. I know they ain't gonna give us all that shit, but fuck it. Okay, so let's take all that shit off. But we know they're gonna give us that. So Kyle Pitts get you an extra first round pick,
a lot,
a third round pick, and a fourth round pick.
That ain't realistic, but it sounds good. That sounds real good.
But for the sake of the game that we're playing, chat, right. A or B? I got you back in here a bit, Will. A or B, chat?
I like both of them there. Yeah. I like both of them.
A, B, or C.
Who you
C
had went to?
being none at all.
Who you had
A
went to
was
for this? I know what A
Cincinnati
was, the second one.
A was Cincinnati for their 17 pick.
and the
And a,
third for Upton Kyle.
yeah, and a third. They got a future third in Kyle. Cincinnati 17 for Kyle and a future third. Kansas City's 31st. A third and a fourth.
It's not bad.
About what else they give me A for 1,000 Blakberry. Mucho said B. And how I know you were gonna say this shit, Dre Murphy?
He gonna get enough for putting down them stats.
Dre,
Motherfucker ain't learned yet, ever. Goddamn.
Southside said both good. King Richie said B. Yeah, it's more y'all. I'm surprised it's more y'all actually willing to trade this dude. I thought most of y'all would be like Dre Murphy. But I really want to ask you, Dre Murphy. Really want to ask you again. I asked you about Darnell. Let me ask you about Kyle Pitts. Without Kyle Pitts, is this offense still really good? With everybody else that's on it, is it still really good? Got B. King Richie say B. Mucho say yes. Dre say yeah. So if you feel like that, Dre, then we trying to make the team better in other areas of need. You can do that with a bargaining chip like Kyle Pitts. You can do that. So let's look at what Kyle Pitts saved us. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Where you at, Kyle? Show yourself. What the fuck you at?
Get over here.
Kyle Pitts gonna save you 10.8. He gonna save you $10.8 million, Dre Murphy. Dre Murphy the one and only. Kyle Pitts is gonna save you 10.8. Now you trying to tell me if you can get Cincinnati 17th, keep your 15th, and get keep your 15, get their 17, that you wouldn't do this shit, saving 10.8. You telling me you wouldn't do that? You just told me that you feel like this offense is still really good without him. I know I'm putting a lot of pressure on you right now, Dre Murphy, because you don't want to say it. He said, let my boy, my dog, my man, he go that AI shit. Sound like fucking AI. Let my boy, my man, my dog, my man, Kyle freaking Pitts, the unicorn, play out his 5th year option, though. Damn. You gonna pay him more money than what you want to have to pay him. And he's only gonna give you regular tight end fucking numbers. But he's the clear out guy, so I get it. He's the clear out guy. They pick up his 5th. They already picked up his 5th year option for a freaking reason. Yeah, they picked it up to give themselves more time to figure out what the fuck they want to do with him. That saving 10.8, that show looks good right now. If I know I can make my team better with some high draft picks, get me an extra first rounder. Get me an extra first rounder and I can get in the third round. Shit. Like about what else just said. Shit. Pitts ain't even giving motherfuckers a mediocre option. I'm telling y'all, man. I ain't got no ill will against the dude. Okay. Kyle Pitts, if the mindset catch up with the ability, the dude gonna be dangerous. I know this. I'm making all the sense in the world when I show you you can save 10.8 a year. I'm making all the sense in the world when I tell you he's a great bargaining chip to get you more picks, more high picks at that. I'm sold on the defensive side of the ball in this draft. Okay, I'm sold on it. The defensive side of this draft, this defensive class in this draft, we're gonna be talking about how really good a lot of these players are 10 years from now. A few of them gonna be all pros. A good handful of them probably gonna be all pros. You might have one or two of them, maybe three of them, maybe four. That's going to be on pace to submit themselves into the Hall of Fame 10 years from now. That's the kind of talent I see in this draft on the defensive side of the ball. Kyle Pitts, it's a guy with his first name start with a Q or his last name start with a Q. We got him out of Houston. Guess what? He played just like Kyle Pitts. Might not be as fast, might not be quite as big, but he played just like him. And we got him on this football team. Just saying. Southside said keep Pitts. Keep Pitts. He putting up 900 plus in 6 TD this year with Penix. Watch. I don't doubt that one bit that he gonna possibly do that, Southside. I don't doubt that not one bit. I also don't doubt that this offense without him can still average over 24 points a game. I still don't doubt that. I think we can still average 20 or 24 or more a game without him. That's all. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about points on the scoreboard. That's what I'm thinking about. He said that Teagan dude trash. Some of my Houston friends say he ain't good. He got hurt. He got hurt in his rookie season, bro.
Or top the tight end kid?
Yeah. And after just a couple games, he already had like 4 touchdowns. The dude finds the end zone. I don't know who your friends is, but people in Houston, they still do peyote, so ain't no surprise. Ain't no surprise there.
They still do what?
Peyote. That's an old school. That my cousin would say, that's them old drugs. Mucho Grunt say both can be true at the same time. Yeah, that's true. That Mike Green is a monster. Draft him. Yeah, the ladies think he's a monster too, T-Terry.
Oh, whoa.
Huh? I just caught on what you just said. I'm like, what did he?
Hey, they did say, well, smoke is fire.
Well, there's smoke.
He
There's
got
fire.
allegations in high school and college.
That's been 3 years ago. Why haven't they called him in the question yet?
That don't mean it ain't happened though.
Anything Anybody can say anything happen. We don't see a lot of players being accused because they don't hit and ran.
All right. That's true.
People say they hit and ran. Yeah, you right.
Them gals get in their feelings.
They
Yeah.
be out to pay days.
I guarantee you, her hands are the same color as my hands inside. I can guarantee it is.
That's why they shouldn't. Don't mess with them without a contract. They got to get a contract.
Instead of contract.
Got to get a contract. Hey, it's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. This is for my protection and yours too. You got to sign the contract, or we ain't doing the do.
You gotta have that NDA waiting on their ass before they even come in the room.
No, not no non-disclosure. That's saying that you guilty or something like that. You don't want that one.
Did Deshaun have one?
You gotta have that NDA waiting at the door.
I think Deshaun had one though. That shit didn't work for him.
Apparently it is waiting around.
He left too many fingerprints.
Yeah. But plan A for them guys always be let's see if we can get them to do it without protection. When that don't work, it's the turkey base. The turkey base is based on is option B.
Whoa, huh?
When the turkey base don't work, when they
so what they taking it out? They taking out the raincoat.
Yeah,
it ain't no good. It ain't no good up there.
It died in the raincoat. They got to be quick with it. Yeah.
That's suicide in that thing. And he survived that suicide in that little thing. That's a bad sperm.
They do it fast, Cody.
Once he hits that, it's for the die.
Soon as they feel their leg shake, they hop up real fast.
What?
They suck that thing up off that thing. They run in the bathroom.
You gonna break some off that? You breaking it off?
Got that syringe right now. See,
Blakberry said that you know that pelvic muscle, boy.
They suck that thing up off of them, boy. Then they run in that bathroom, and they keep the syringe warm under. Oh shit!
Y'all that thunder?
Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming down like that. Yeah,
y'all lying.
Down like that, Coach.
That was thunder. I'm finna turn on all the lights in this son, bitch. We finna.
Man, you don't have to do that no more.
We ain't doing that, mama jump. I used to hate my mom did that.
My mom was like, turn everything off. Turn it off.
I'm playing too.
Mom, why we got to? I said, turn it off, goddammit.
But hey, they got to keep the syringe. They got to keep the syringe warm under a bowl, right? So when they suck it up out the raincoat, it's still warm while it's in the tube.
Talking about?
Then they got to get down. They got to get down
Hold
real
on.
quick.
What kind of?
They got to shoot it up in there.
You said a meat base, didn't you?
Yo, meat based. Yo, they got to shoot it up in there real fast.
Wow.
Then they got to lay on their back.
That's
like a turkey.
Blakberry, so you gotta check their purses now before you even do the deed.
Oh my goodness. What you got the turkey base for, girl? Y'all.
Hey, why your purse so big, my girl? Why your purse so big? Oh,
y'all are stupid. Yeah. That's
what you got in there, my girl. You got a whole baby making kit in there, don't you?
Got gloves and everything.
Oh my god.
And when that don't work, then they got to say, "Oh, he put his hands on me without me telling them to." That's when they go to that.
That's why you go to the go online, get you one of them camera, them pen camera. Put the pen camera in there. Tell her to tell you what date. Tell her to tell you what date that was, so I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be going to jail for torture.
For who?
For taking videos without their consent.
No, that's what the contract for, Coach.
You gotta have
contract gonna have all that stated. You are being recorded, voice and video, for your and my protection.
There you go sell the video.
No, he ain't gonna sell the video.
That's big wheel right there, y'all.
Oh, let me stop.
How you do that big wheel? They hit back moving fast.
Fat moving fast.
That's a big wheel there, y'all.
Oh.
Hey, be like, shut us up.
Hey, I still ain't heard that audio. I just done heard everybody talk about it. I still ain't heard
How
it.
you ain't heard that audio, dog?
How you? I'm serious. How you heard that thing?
That thing kept it in rotation.
That boy thought like he was Willie be to do.
I heard Ocho was getting on him real good, but I was like,
we still don't know that the man or woman. You don't
know.
Man,
have y'all ever? No, that sounds like a woman. That was a woman.
The woman said it was her on Instagram.
Ain't you been to Midtown before?
Yeah, I opened up the Walmart on High Mill Road. I know what they capable of now.
he go to Midtown sometimes.
I hate that Walmart. That Walmart you got to deliver underneath that damn.
They closed it down. They ain't open no more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it caught fire and they closed it down. They made something else. They made it something else.
They had to live under a parking deck.
Did they get burned down during COVID? And then when it got burned down during COVID?
Yeah, during COVID time, somebody burnt it down. It wasn't burnt all the way down. Somebody set it on fire, and they just said the hell. Walmart said the hell with it. And close that bitch down.
That damn store manager did that shit.
Or the Walter family said we don't need this motherfucker over here. They ain't shopping anyway. They better go to Target.
Now that thing stayed busy though. That's why I was confused why they let it shut down. Maybe because they couldn't get enough workers over there.
Or did they know tariff was coming?
Walmart would not be affected by tariff.
Yes,
they make too much money. They make too much money.
No, they ain't gonna be affected. Dude, listen. The tariff, because they gonna have to buy that shit from China. What the most of that shit come from China, they paying more for it. They gonna be affected by it.
China hurting themselves.
No, they ain't. They got to cut themselves too.
I don't know how you can say that, Will. How they hurting themselves?
Huh?
How they hurting themselves? China still distribute the most countries in the world.
But we're their bigger customer.
But the other people are customers too, though. They still gonna make their money.
We their biggest customer, Coach.
Well, that's
it's gonna hurt us, and we gonna feel it. We gonna feel something. I ain't gonna say that a lot of stuff come from China, but it's gonna hurt China more. That's what I'm saying.
You can't get no draws no more because they don't make draws in the United States anymore.
Yeah, my draw say USA. I don't know what draw you got.
hey, that's just that tag. That's just that tag that says who's selling it. Don't believe that shit. You got Chinaman draw.
Dre Murphy.
Chinaman draw tell quit. They tell quit.
Dre Murphy got a question. He say, "Who y'all think they play nickel corner? D Alford or Clark Phillips the third?
D Alford.
It gonna be a competition.
D Alford. Because he's taller.
Because he ain't got nothing to do with no height. We remember Brent Grimes, how he dominated.
He ain't got that hop like that. Brent Grimes had a 39-inch vertical.
But that boy was jumping out the gym, bro.
Phillips only got a 33.5. That's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Clark gonna battle though. I like to see him out there get an opportunity. I would. But I think they brought more experience back too.
D. Coleman say he worked off Cheshire Bridge, close to Onyx. That place is Sodom and Gomorrah.
What about ever said about China? He said, yeah, they need all money, but however, they own half the fucking country anyway. We need
right.
They do. Everybody build a business in China. That's why.
It's a fact.
Yeah, they build factories because cheaper labor.
Just imagine China said, we want all our money right now. Yeah, bankrupt this country.
Yeah, shit.
They gotta get it in blood. They gotta get it in blood.
Well, shit, we don't want
the United States. We don't owe a lot of people money.
100 billion people come over here and like,
they dangerous in their country, Coach. If they come to America, they in trouble.
I don't know, bro.
Because they have Vietnam, they had a Vietnamese, them boys. I can't even say it right now. Them boys survived because they was in their own backyard.
He said everybody gonna feel these tears. Y'all stack
Yeah, everybody gonna feel it
bread,
for sure.
stack your bread. That's for
But
certain.
everybody, you see everybody coming to the table trying to come back and make a deal with you with,
No, they ain't.
except
Don't
China.
believe
I
that.
don't
Don't
see
believe
that.
that shit you read. Don't believe that shit you just read. That
I
ain't.
I don't see that shit.
This motherfucker just he got scared.
He don't know what the fuck he doing. He let these motherfuckers that telling him everything behind closed doors make him think he know everything he need to know about tariffs, and clearly they don't even know.
Tell me one business that Donald Trump has had that he's been successful at. I'm waiting.
He had to do something stuff, and that makes him work big.
He
helped other people build businesses.
Well, I don't know
He
about
did something right.
Y'all actually think he's a billionaire, huh?
Yeah, that man a billionaire.
He got a lot of other people money.
he keep getting when they go to what's called when he ripping up the damn United States people that damn.
He good at getting other people money, coach.
Yeah.
That's how the rich stay rich. They get other people money. All right.
Con man. That boy play 5-card money with y'all money.
He ain't playing my money. My money ain't in the stock.
About what else said, Paul said, Coach, China need our money. They just got work and no field. What? And no what?
No friends to sell it to. Are you
no
crazy? Y'all
I'm telling y'all, we their biggest customer, Coach. That's why I keep trying to tell you, man. We their biggest customer.
We their biggest, but customer. They still got a whole bunch of other customers.
Australia.
Of course they do. But they make the most money. They make the most money off the U.S. Coach.
Because
it ain't but one nation. It ain't but one nation on this planet they don't do business with, and that's Japan.
That's the only one. Because they make their own shit.
Everybody want to move to America. What do we do? We start kicking all their ass back. We're gonna kick all the Chinas back over there, mother. Everybody gonna go.
People don't want to come to this motherfucker no more. Why that motherfucker there? I promise you that.
Coach, I'd rather live in America than go over there to China. They losing limbs over there. They cutting off limbs. Oh, yeah, I know you don't watch Rambo enough. You don't watch Rambo.
Oh my Lord, man! Stop watching TV.
That's a fact, King Richie. Bankruptcy can be used as a tool. That's correct.
He said cutting off limbs.
They cutting off limbs.
Well,
you know they send you go overseas. You'll see them folks over there ain't got no arm, no leg.
That was in what's called, man. That was in Vietnam when that damn put the bomb drop. That's the TV stuff.
It's all in Asia. All in Asia.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody coming through.
Oh, my boy.
Mr. 500.
Why y'all hate the orange man? Why y'all hate the orange man so much?
The coach of coaches.
He's the earth man.
Give him your to-go words, coach of coaches.
Hey man, check it out. Friday night, I'll be back on. That's tomorrow, ain't it? Shit, I don't know.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow and Saturday. You know, hey man, just go to Coach Unchained on everything. Subscribe, like, make sure you hit Blakberry. Make sure you get him back to where he was at. You guys keep coming back, man. So,
yes, sir. Big Will bringing back Big Willie style.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all know y'all can find me at Will the Georgia Reap on everything, man. Catch me on Wednesday nights. Everything Atlanta Sports, 7:05 Eastern Time. Hopefully, I got some news for y'all next week, dog. Like I've been on a little mini vacation over here, dog. Mini vacation.
A whole month worth.
What you throw it down or
something?
It's been
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Been 3 weeks.
That's a month.
What you got?
Next week will be a month.
You said what, Blakberry?
Where your truck at?
No, I'm talking about the show. I ain't been on vacation from the goddamn the pavement. I ain't been on vacation.
Oh, okay. I know you've been hitting the block.
I'm talking about the show. I ain't been wanting to drown people with the same conversation because everybody come on before me, so I don't want to keep talking about the same thing. So that's why I hop on other folks' shows and stuff. But we'll see what the news cycle look like next week, man.
Hey, Southside say, Cole, we're trying to lie. I knew it was a month.
Hey, what there?
No, hey, Southside said months. yesterday. Well, you been out months. No, this week 3 right here, bro. Week 3.
It'll be a month next week, though.
If I miss next week, yeah, it will be a month. Yeah.
T. Terry had a question.
I'm gonna find something to talk about. We'll find something.
Do you think we would get Starks? That's the last question. Then we're gonna close this thing.
I don't know. To be true, bro, I don't know where they're gonna go. He can go anywhere. The stuff he's doing this all season is making it so he can go anywhere, and that's what scared me. Cause feeling like another offensive draft for real.
Before we go, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Think Texas.
So what?
Think Texas. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Think Texas. Texas got 2 wide receivers coming out and everything.
Well, one of them just turned himself in for going to jail, so I ain't worried about him no more. He just fucked up.
They ain't gonna do nothing but make the stop drop a little bit.
Not if he turned himself into jail today. He turned himself in today.
He turned himself in, Mike.
Yeah, because he had a warrant out. So he just turned in for them. Yeah, he'll be back out on bond.
Isaiah Bond ain't got no money yet.
He got money, college. They getting paid good money.
They just dropped him.
Where he turned himself in at?
In Texas, I'm assuming. You know they're gonna hang him down.
What part of Texas?
They're gonna what, Coach?
He said, damn. He said they're gonna pull out the old rope on his ass.
You know
pull that old rope out on his ass.
You know they don't want to make it another black millionaire. You know they're gonna get him.
But this the wrong time to be trying to hang. If them folks sit there and let them hang that man, bro, they some pussies in Texas. They better not let them hang.
Hell, you still got goddamn what's his name walking around there freely? What old boy for Dallas, the defensive end for Dallas?
Parson?
No, what the one had got in trouble for smacking shit out of their wife or something. Yeah, Hardy.
Oh, he started fighting. He started MMA.
He MMA now, yeah.
Getting his ass knocked out too, boy. That mother getting knocked out.
Hey, but he was actually holding his own for quite some time though.
Yeah, to that age.
For quite a while, he was doing
that age. 36 got to him. He's like, damn, I ain't the same motherfucker I used to be.
Yeah, you better go get in some mixed martial arts because I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers want they put their hands on his ass. So he still walk around Texas freely though. But with that being said, man, appreciate everybody coming through. Big Will, you did your goodbyes already? You did your
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all tune in same time, same place next week, right here on the Rex Pit, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Thursday. Also, we brought back Fan Speak Monday, so look out for that afternoon show here on this channel. Also on Wednesdays, Let's Be Clear. Look out for Let's Be Clear on Wednesdays, another afternoon show. Appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all make sure you do yourselves a favor and say a prayer tonight. Whoever you pray to, hopefully you pray to God. Just saying. Say a prayer tonight. If you still got your mamas, call your mama, talk to your mama. Go give your mama a kiss if you can. Build up your brothers and sisters, man. These guys here, I've only met these guys a couple times. These my dudes right here. The coach of coaches and Big Will. These my dudes right here, man. And I don't make friends like that. I done had the same friends since the treehouse. So that says a lot.
Yeah.
So
it'd be like that. You don't be looking for them, but they end up coming on.
It come along, man. Don't miss on blessings because you want to be a hard head. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you need good people in your circles. So open up your Bibles. I'm reading 2 Timothy right now. So open up your Bibles and don't forget to leave. What are you laughing at?
You got the Bible for real?
Yeah, I read my Bible, bro. I'm reading 2 Timothy.
I ain't talking about that. I'm saying you got it open right now.
Yeah, it's open downstairs. Yeah.
Oh, see that one? I thought you were talking about.
Nah, not right now.
He gonna-
Not right in front of me.
We was like, oh shit, he don't touch me, don't touch me.
No, I actually grew up in the church, man.
I think we all did, bro, especially
Yeah,
coming down there.
Yeah.
I felt enough of them pinches to know. Man, I fell asleep
yeah.
in enough church service.
Them pinches like this too.
Holy Ghost church,
Twist.
boy. Yeah. Who the Holy Ghost church?
Hush that mouth, boy. Spit that gum out, boy.
You want to sit there and pinch you. God, no, you be want to cut your mom out so bad,
Boy.
but you don't want that weapon.
The worst thing was when they used to make me go sit with the evangelist board as a punishment.
Mm.
It just be the preacher that make it boring. He been boring. Yeah, come on. When the choir started, it be bumping in there. The preacher want to start talking.
That's that sermon, boy. You got to get that sermon, boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's hard out there. No.
And then you get it, and then all the motherboard, everybody over
years,
70, 80 years old.
Sweating.
and they be killing me with the Holy Ghost. I'm like, man, this all the theatrics in here, bro.
Look, they don't
the Holy Spirit don't even hit you like that. It hit different times. It don't hit you like that.
They were doing dances back in the old days that they're doing today in the church.
If you got caught talking or something like that too much, and they sent us over there to sit with the motherboard ain't finna move out their seat.
Mm-mm.
So you got to slide between them to go get to an open spot, and all of them don't want you stepping on their feet. Don't step on my feet, boy.
Don't step on my buns. Don't step on my buns.
You get in the middle of smelling malt ball.
Yo, and caramel candies.
Yes.
Malt balls.
They had their church perfume on. All they smell like flowers and up. They jump. I hate that perfume.
Butterscotch candy. They all got some butterscotch in their pocket.
Butterscotch
candy.
Big
red. Had a big red.
That's what it smell like all over by the motherboard. It smell like damn old English and malt balls and
not the malt liquor, y'all. He ain't talking about the malt.
Hey, have the deacon slap on that Old Spice. That brute. That what I'm put that brute.
with that comb over.
and because you a kid, you don't realize that them doing this.
They ain't got no teeth.
They ain't chewing on gum. They chewing on they gum.
He must got the good bubble gum. That ain't no gum, bro.
Don't step on my feet, boy.
They tried to slide that dental back up his spot, back up there.
They tell him to blow a bubble.
Don't you step on my feet, boy. Don't step on my feet. Hey man, appreciate y'all coming.
Lord, forgive us for talking about the old. We still got to get old. I want all the teeth.
I'm almost there, bro. Shit,
I wouldn't have a sense of humor of the Lord then, so you know what we talking about. Catch us on the flip side, home team. We out of here, man. Peace.
Night ride over.